He's at the 10, the 5, touchdown. This is what the Buckeyes train so hard for.
Just like Valvoline Instant Oil Change, their techs train like pros to deliver expert service every time.
Wait, are we talking football or oil changes?
Both. Whether it's the Buckeyes on the field or your car in the bay, it's all about preparation and precision.
Can't argue with that.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change is a proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics. Visit VIOC.com/Buckeyes today.
Today's broadcast is presented by Union Home Mortgage.
This is the Ohio State Sports Network, presented by the Ohio State Wexner Medical Center, the team physicians for Ohio State Athletics.
Buckeye fans, say goodbye to higher rates and hello to savings with a fixed price plan with AEV Energy. Visit AEVenergy.com to get started. AEV Energy, the official electricity and natural gas sponsor of Ohio State Athletics. 6:34 to play first quarter. No score, Ohio State and Texas. Down on the field to Tyler Danberg.
On that last drive, Ohio State fans were rewarded their second virtual Buckeye leap of the game. That's given to opposing timeouts or offensive penalties on procedures like false starts. That's one of the plethora of in-game experience changes. Also on top of that, the Ohio State Marching Band is in the north end to our left. That's the first time they've been there before 2001. It certainly has paid off. It's a great atmosphere this afternoon, guys.
It certainly is. And we mentioned Archie Griffin earlier ringing the bell to welcome people in. He was acknowledged over there in the north end. The 50th anniversary, you said, Jim, of the Heisman Trophy, the only guy to win 2 of them.
Yeah, it's nice to see that Heisman Trophy there on a platform there in the north end zone on display.
So now the ball belongs to Ohio State. They'll have it from their own 8-yard line after the Boomeister punt. No score. Buckeyes and Longhorns, 6:34 to play. Here in the first quarter, James Peoples will now start at tailback for this second series as C.J. Donaldson had the first series.
Looks like the same offensive line that started the game. Saraville at left tackle, Daniels at right tackle, Shabola, Montgomery at guards, and Carson Hinsman at center.
Peoples, the sophomore from San Antonio, averaged 4.0 per carry in 8 games last season. 1st and 10, Ohio State at their own 8. Smith and Ennis will go wide to the right. Coming wide to the left is Carnell Tate. Pistol formation, Sand at quarterback, Peoples behind him at tailback. Snap to Julian Sand. Feeds to James Peoples, running straight ahead, and Peoples is going to be thrown down at his own 9-yard line. Texas lineman Ethan Burke wrapped James Peoples up right away. And we got a little nastiness going on at the end of the play. No flags, however.
Yeah, I saw Carnell Tate's mouth guard, which is yellow, kind of dangling. I'm thinking maybe there is a flag dangling, but no.
So a gain of 1 for Peoples to make it 2nd and 9. Ohio State with the ball at their own 9-yard line, going from south end to north end or right to left as we view it.
They've been attacking that run game between the tackles. Let's see if they try to break something outside here. Probably a pass on this one, though.
Smith, Ennis, and Tate all wide to the right. Tight end on the left side of the line for quarterback Julian Sand, making his first ever start. Gets the snap. Quick toss out on the right side, and that goes where Jeremiah Smith has it at the 10. Moves to the 15, and down he'll go at the 15-yard line before linebacker Anthony Hill stops receiver Jeremiah Smith.
First catch of the season for Jeremiah Smith. Had 76 of them, or 75 of them last year for 15 touchdowns. He only had 1 for 3 yards last year against Texas, so he matched that.
He was the target of the 1 interception thrown by Will Howard in that game. Texas, by the way, has forced at least 1 turnover in 24 consecutive games. 3rd and 3, Ohio State at their own 15 here in a scoreless first quarter. Empty backfield for quarterback Julian Sand out of the state of California. Sand gets the snap, drops back to throw. Looks, cocks the arm, fires up the right side, and it's caught at the 24-yard line, and that grab is made by Max Clare, knocked down for a first down at the 25-yard line as Derek Williams, safety, put him on the ground, and it's a first down pickup presented by Kroger by Max Clare.
Texas only rushed 3, dropped 8. Julian Sand had to go through his progression there, and he found number 86, Max Clare, open for the first down of the season.
Which puts the ball at the Ohio State 26-yard line. No score, under 5 to play here in the first quarter. And Julian Sand, who completed that pass, awaits the ball out of the shotgun, and he'll quickly toss on the left side. Dropped by Jeremiah Smith at the 30-yard line as he tried to turn the corner at the left. He got in front of corner Jalen Gilbo, saw some field ahead of him before he clutched the ball.
Kind of remember last year he dropped 1 pass. Yeah. Went on to have a great year.
Yes,
so
he did.
We got that one out. Now we can go ahead and catch a rest.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 for Ohio State. Ball at their own 26-yard line. Jeremiah Smith, sophomore from Opelika, Florida, rewrote the Ohio State record book as far as freshman receiving totals. He will go wide to the right, 3 others flanked left. Peoples in the backfield to the left of quarterback Julian Sand. 2nd and 10. Ohio State with the ball to their own 26, scoreless first quarter. Sand gets the snap, hands it off Peoples going right side, and he's going to be stopped for a loss right around the 24-yard line. And Texas had linebacker Leonga Leafau get in there to make the play behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Leafau was able to bust through the line of scrimmage, unblocked there, and was able to get in the backfield and make a good tackle for loss against Ohio State. So Buckeyes have some extra work here to do on 3rd and 11.
Junior from Hawaii had 4 tackles against Ohio State in the Cotton Bowl, Leonga Leafau. So 3rd and 11, as you said, Jim. Ball at the 25 for Ohio State here in a scoreless first quarter. Claire, Innes, and Tate wide left. Smith wide right. Donaldson in the backfield with quarterback Julian Sand. 3rd and 11, Ohio State at their own 25-yard line. Snap to Julian Sand. Pressure coming, hit while throwing, and it's dropped by Jeremiah Smith out on the right flat. That ball incomplete around the 25-yard line as Texas had defenders right on Jeremiah Smith as he was about to receive that football, but it was the hit on Sand that forced the bad play.
And that's by Colin Simmons. You know, one of my keys was you better find out where he's going to be lined up. This time he's lined up outside the right tackle, came in unblocked, put a pretty good shot on Julian Sand, but he was able to get the ball out to Jeremiah. Off Jeremiah's hands. That's 2 drops in a row.
Joe McGuire, who averaged 42 per punt, will be booting it away for Ohio State. He gets the snap from John Perlman, hits this punt for the 12-yard line, backing up. Their punt returner for Texas is going to get away from that as that ball will bounce over his head, roll behind the 30. Ohio State will track that, and it's going to be downed at the Texas 25-yard line as the Longhorns punt returner, Ryan Niblett, wisely got away from the football. Timeout on the field, 3:25 to play in the first. No score, Ohio State and Texas. Today's broadcast presented by Union Home Mortgage. This is Buckeye football from Learfield.
Well, the officials have been talking for quite some time.
All righty, let's see what they have to say.
Upon further review, there is no penalty on the play. However, we have conferred and discovered that Bob, the line judge, has saved a boatload for his kids' college using Ohio's 529 plan. It is tax-free, accepted nationwide. Bob recommends we all go to collegeadvantage.com. First down.
Well, that's not entirely unexpected.
Classic Bob. Listen up, Buckeye Nation. Tailgates, busy mornings, even meal prep. Ohio eggs fit every game plan. Packed with healthy protein, easy to prepare, and always a crowd pleaser. Ohio eggs are the MVP of your plate. When you add a dozen eggs to your cart, you're not just buying breakfast. You're getting 1.5 pounds of protein-rich food for nutritious meals, quick snacks, and game day favorites. All in one carton. Thanks to Ohio farmers, more than 11 billion nutritious eggs are produced in the Buckeye State every year. Your playbook for delicious meals starts at ohioeggs.com.
The best outcomes for treating cancer come from early detection and early diagnosis.
The James Cancer Diagnostic Center at Ohio State
is designed to provide rapid evaluation and a clear diagnosis.
We are transforming care by giving patients direct access
to cancer experts who study and treat cancer every day.
If you think you have cancer, the choice is clear.
Choose the James Cancer Diagnostic Center.
Today's broadcast is presented by Union Home Mortgage.
This is the Ohio State Sports Network, presented by the Ohio State Wexner Medical Center, the team physicians for Ohio State Athletics.
3:25 to play, scoreless first quarter. Ohio State and Texas. Buckeyes are known for paying it forward. That's why Buckeyes Care strives to serve the betterment of our community by positively impacting families across Ohio. Joint partners American Electric Power, Kroger, Donato's, the Ohio State Wexner Medical Center, the James Cancer Hospital, Huntington Bank, and WBNS TV in Columbus, and supporting this cause at ohiostatebuckeyes.com/Buckeyes Care. Down on the field to Tyler Danberg.
Joined by national champion and current Indianapolis Colts defensive end JT Tuimoloau. JT, you are so fired up here on the sidelines. What's it like to be back?
I mean, it feels like as if I'm playing. I already knew this year was going to be electrifying, and, they're not disappointed at all today.
What's your favorite moment here?
Sorry?
What's your favorite moment here?
Winning a national championship.
What was the parade like and the celebration here after?
Man, it was surreal. I think what we did, all the hard work and the blood, sweat, and tears we put into this program, into this brotherhood, it paid off.
Thanks, JT. Guys, back to you.
We will never forget the game that Jalen Tuimoloau had at Penn State. A game record for a defensive player.
You read my mind again, Paul.
Yep, 1st and 10, Texas with the ball at their own 25-yard line. No score with 3:35 to play first quarter. Arch Manning, third-year sophomore, making his first start on the road for the Longhorns. He'll work under center. C.J. Baxter behind him at tailback. Single wideouts right and left. Manning fakes the handoff, sets up at his 16 to throw. He'll look a lot of time now. Hit while slinging an incompletion up the left side over the head of Andrews, his tight end near the 39, covered by nickelback Lorenzo Stiles.
He had good protection early, and then the Buckeye defensive line started caving things in. Bo Atkinson, number 14, in the backfield along with Will Smith Jr.
Yes, Atkinson, a transfer from North Carolina, and we know about the name of Will Smith. His dad, part of the 2002 National Championship team.
Him and Darion Scott were doing records.
They were. 2nd and 10, Texas from their own 25-yard line. Manning in the shotgun, hands it Baxter, curling to the left side, and he's going to be dropped by Bo Atkinson, defensive end, right around the 27-yard line, bringing up a course and 3rd down.
Yeah, they got him where they want him. 3rd and 8. They did a great job on their first 2 downs. Now you have to finish this drive and get off the field. Let's see if our pass defense will show up.
So it will be 3rd and 8, Texas at their own 27 as we near the 3-minute mark of a scoreless first quarter. C.J. Baxter in the backfield to the left of his quarterback, Arch Manning. 3 receivers, wide to the right, tight end Andrews, wide to the left. On 3rd down, now Manning had looked to the sideline, changes plays, talks to his center Hudson, and resettles in the shotgun on 3rd down. Texas from their own 27-yard line. Snap to Manning, back at his 18. Manning steps through the pocket. Manning is going to be hit, and he's going to be dropped right around the 27-yard line. Arvell Reese, linebacker, in there to bust up that play. Junior from Cleveland, Glenville, with a stop of Arch Manning, and Texas will look at 4th down.
Well, when you hear the word freak around a football player, that's a good thing. And Arvell Reese, a lot of people say he's a football freak. Big, strong, fast, can run downhill, and you saw it there, make a play on 3rd down to set up this 4th.
And, Jim, I believe this is the first time we've ever seen Jeremiah Smith back in punt return formation to await the punt for Jack Bomeister, a senior from where else but Australia, as we near the 2-minute mark of a scoreless first quarter. Snap chest high to Bomeister, puts the punt in the air with the right foot. Jeremiah Smith waves for a fair catch, and he'll make it to the Ohio State 19-yard line. That's where the Buckeyes will have the ball with 1:58 to play in a scoreless first quarter here at Ohio Stadium.
Another 3 and out for this Buckeye defense. That's 2 in a row, so Matt Patricia's got some things figured out after a couple first downs on an opening drive by Texas where they finally stopped them on downs on that 4th down play.
Why were we talking about quarterbacks so much, Jim? Look at the way the defenses have played.
Yeah, I mean, does Arch have a completion yet?
I wonder.
Yeah, well, he's 3 for 5. There
okay.
he is.
Well, Julian Sand has had some balls that appeared as though they would be completed, but there's been some drops out there. 1st and 10, Ohio State with the ball at their own 20-yard line. Julian Sand, who spent a week maybe at at Alabama before he transferred to Ohio State. He'll be the up man in a pistol with James Peoples behind him at tailback. Julian Sand awaiting snap from Hinsman, gets it, hands it off. Peoples running right side, and he's cut down around the 23-yard line by linebacker Leonga Leafau.
That's sustaining blocks the way they need to on that offensive line. Give Texas defensive line credit for getting off those blocks, shedding the blockers, and making a play. Short gain there.
So that short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Ohio State at their own 23. Kesmerick and Clare will be out there as tight ends. Smith and Tate coming wide to the left. Clare a slot left. Peoples in the backfield next to quarterback Julian Sand. On 2nd down, 7 to go. Ohio State at their own 23 here in a scoreless first quarter. Julian Sand wearing number 10 gets the snap, sets up at the 15, quick toss middle of the field. Caught Smith. He'll scoot all the way up to the 39 of Ohio State, where he's finally tackled to the Buckeye 39 by safety Jelani McDonald. Jeremiah Smith hauls it in to move the chains for a first down.
Good blitz pick up there by number 20, James Peoples. Of course, he learned from one of the best at it, Travion Henderson, last year, shown what he could do picking up those blitzes. That was the key to keeping Julian Sand clean in that pocket to make the throw down the middle of the field.
So first down, Ohio State at their own 39-yard line with less than a minute to play in the scoreless first quarter. Carnell Tate will go wide to the right. Jeremiah Smith flanked left. In the backfield is C.J. Donaldson next to quarterback Julian Sand. Give Donaldson running straight ahead, and he'll burrow his way to the Ohio State 44 before Leonga Leafau, linebacker again, will put him on the ground.
A little bit more running room there on that first down run. Gain of about 5, running right behind the center, Carson Hinsman, and the left guard, Luke White Shoes Montgomery.
Oh, nice. 1,690 yards and 23 touchdowns in his day as a Mountaineer for C.J. Donaldson. Yeah. White shoes for an offensive lineman, huh?
Yeah.
2nd and 5. Ohio State at their own 44. Clare, the tight end, motions from left to right. Sand, the quarterback, resettles in the shotgun with Donaldson in the backfield next to him. You're in a scoreless first quarter. And we're going to get whistles to stop play as the quarter comes to an end here at Ohio Stadium. Timeout after one period of play with no score. Ohio State and Texas. Today's broadcast presented by Union Home Mortgage. This is Buckeye football from Learfield.
Hey, Buckeye fans. As the official wing sponsor of Ohio State Athletics, Roosters is kicking off an incredible giveaway you won't want to miss. This football season, we're giving away 12 ultimate Buckeye experiences. 3 drawings, 12 winners with prizes including tickets, sideline passes, and 3 trips to a Buckeye first-round postseason game. Go to roosterswings.com to register and see all the details. 3 drawings, 12 amazing prizes. Register today and every day. Roosters, a fun, casual joy.
The feeling of just showered freshness can't be beat. With Downy Intense, bursts of just showered freshness can accompany you throughout the day. Really? Yep. Downy Intense's touch-activated technology releases bursts of clean, fresh aromas, so you can enjoy the feeling of just showered freshness. New Downy Intense. An incredible freshness experience awaits.
Hey, honey, did you hear the auction at Brown's Nurseries is coming up again?
Yeah, and we need a shade tree and some shrubs. I think we should plan on going.
Yes, there's not a better time to buy. Brown's auction is a great way to save money. It's only once a year, but let's put it on our calendar.
Great, when is it?
It's Saturday, September 13th this year. I remember, it's always the second Saturday in September.
Well, I know A. Brown & Sons has great high-quality products. I'm excited we're going. Don't miss the annual stock reduction auction of high-quality nursery stock at A. Brown & Sons Nursery. Save hundreds, even thousands of dollars. The auction starts promptly at 7:19 a.m. on Saturday, September 13th, rain or shine. Come out and jump in to bid anytime during the day. 4 auction rings run all day. Brown's has a huge inventory of shade trees, shrubs, evergreens, ornamentals, and perennials, and is easy to find. Just half a mile north of Phillipsburg on State Route 49, 4 miles north of I-70, exit 24. Visit brownsnursery.com and click on the auction link for all the details. Have you heard? Bath Creations has moved to their new location and showroom at 8741 North Kimmel Road in Clayton. This gives you even more opportunity to see the incredible amenities and craftsmanship Bath Creation offers. With Bath Creations, you get a beautiful, modern bathroom that is safe, comfortable, and affordable. Attention first responders, veterans, and active military. Save an additional $500 off your purchase. Visit at 8741 North Kimmel Road in Clayton or online at mybathcreations.com and get a new bath today.
Looking for a new direction or a fast track into a high-demand trade? Southern Ohio Technical Institute, SOTI, in Cincinnati offers a 10-week, 200-hour hands-on HVAC training program led by experienced instructors. Whether you're a military veteran, a high school senior, recent high school graduate, or simply ready for a career change, SOTI can get you certified and job-ready fast. Special scholarships are available through the Charles L. Shore Foundation. Don't miss out on this opportunity to launch your future with the support you deserve. Visit SOTI-HVAC.com to learn more and apply today.
Between vacations, errands, and everyday summer chaos, sticking to your health goals can be tough. Luckily, Thrive Market does the hard work for you. We're the online healthy grocery store that cuts out the junk ingredients and delivers high-quality groceries right to your door. From low-sugar beach snacks to organic grill night staples, no matter your health goal, we make shopping healthy a breeze. Go to thrivemarket.com/get started for 30% off your first order and a free $60 gift.
Jake from State Farm. I just beat my running PR, so I'm celebrating with the Banana Bonanza smoothie.
Hey, and you can keep celebrating when you create an affordable price just for you by bundling your home and auto with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Go bananas.
I will. Hey, make it a large.
Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
Hey, Cordell Transportation is now hiring experienced Class A CDL drivers, excellent pay, benefits, and a $5,000 sign-on bonus. Apply right now, online at CordellTransportation.com. Do it right now. Driven to succeed.
NTPA Championship Pulling's All-Star Invitational is back with a new points playoff twist. The 38th annual Enderley Pull-Off returns to the Champaign County Fairgrounds in Urbana. Saturday, September 13th at 5 p.m. 2 pulling tracks, 25 divisions, 109 competitors qualifying. Tractors, trucks, minis, and semis will all be there, vying for their share of over $110,000. NTPA Grand National Pulling Action will begin the show with championships on the line, with points yet to be earned. The 2025 NTPA champions will be crowned at the Enderley. Then NTPA's best of the best from the NTPA regional level will go head-to-head to conclude the famed Enderley Pull-Off. Purchase discount tickets for $25, which saves $5 off day of show admission. Ticket outlets include local O'Reilly Auto Parts store locations, Farmers Equipment in Urbana, Farmer's Daughter Restaurant in Urbana, and Dave Cale Chevrolet in Mechanicsburg, part of the Miami Valley Chevy dealers. Children under 10 are free. See the machines up close with open pit area with tickets. The Enderley Pull-Off, Saturday, September 13th at the Champaign County Fairgrounds, Urbana. NTPA season playoff finale. Go to allstarpoll.com for more. That's allstarpoll.com.
You hear that? That's the sound of Pepsi Zero Sugar, the better tasting, more refreshing Zero Sugar Cola. Listen to that endless pour. Pure refreshment. If it sounds this good, just imagine how it tastes. Oh yeah, so good. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Let your taste decide.
If you craft it, crush it, and clock out proud, United Alloy wants you. United Alloy in Union is expanding and hiring skilled welders, fabricators, and painters who know their craft, take pride in their work, and aren't afraid of a challenge. Join a growing team that values safety, respects your skills, and delivers exceptional results. If you got the skills and work ethic, United Alloy has your next big opportunity with positions on first, second, and third shifts. Make your move. Apply today at UnitedAlloy.com. That's UnitedAlloy.com, an equal opportunity employer.
Hey, honey, did you hear the auction at Brown's Nurseries is coming up again?
Yeah, and we need a shade tree and some shrubs. I think we should plan on going.
Yes, there's not a better time to buy. Brown's auction is a great way to save money. It's only once a year, but let's put it on our calendar.
Great, when is it?
It's Saturday, September 13th this year. I remember, it's always the second Saturday in September.
Well, I know A. Brown & Sons has great high-quality products. I'm excited we're going. Don't miss the annual stock reduction auction of high-quality nursery stock at A. Brown & Sons Nursery. Save hundreds, even thousands of dollars. The auction starts promptly at 7:19 a.m. on Saturday, September 13th, rain or shine. Come out and jump in to bid anytime during the day. 4 auction rings run all day. Brown's has a huge inventory of shade trees, shrubs, evergreens, ornamentals, and perennials, and is easy to find. Just half a mile north of Phillipsburg on State Route 49, 4 miles north of I-70, exit 24. Visit brownsnursery.com and click on the auction link for all the details.
A Mochi moment from Sadie, who writes, I'm not crying, you're crying. This is what I said during my first appointment with my physician at Mochi, because I didn't have to convince him I needed a GLP-1. He understood, and I felt supported, not judged. I came for the weight loss and stayed for the empathy. Thanks, Sadie. I'm Myra Ahmed, founder of Mochi Health. To find your Mochi moment, visit joinmochi.com.
Sadie is a Mochi member compensated for her story.
Choosing a bottled Starbucks Frappuccino drink that's all flavor and just 100 calories? Easy. Choosing between creamy vanilla, double chocolate, and sea salt caramel flavors? A little harder. Try the delicious new Starbucks Frappuccino light drinks. Look for them wherever you buy groceries. Start with Starbucks coffee.
Gain Super Flings are here to take your laundry to the next level.
Talking about Gain Super Flings. Super-sized laundry packs. These things are huge. Super fresh, super clean. Gain Super Flings.
Gain Super Flings laundry packs have 4 times the Oxy cleaning power and 3 times the Febreze freshness versus Gain Original Liquid.
Super fresh, super clean. Gain Super Flings.
Gain Super Flings for next level laundry.
Right, gets to the Texas 30. Fires in the last second, threw it over the head of Jeremiah Smith. A flag comes out as Smith was at the Texas 15-yard line. He was covered back there by a defensive back. That may be a makeup flag for a couple of plays earlier.
Yeah, defensive holding. Be a first down. Well,
holding on the defense, number 4. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
Did you get a look at him holding him, Jim?
Yeah.
Okay.
When the quarterback's scrambling, that puts the defensive backs into stress. because you got to cover for a long time. Julian saying buying some extra time with his feet there, rolling out there.
Correction, the foul was on number 5. The defensive hold was on number 5.
He's going to point that out. Malik Muhammad, the corner. Buckeyes now in the Giant Eagle red zone. 1st and 10 at the 18 of Texas.
4th penalty for Texas.
That ball's actually at the 19-yard line with a fresh set of downs. Scoreless second quarter. Julian Sand in the shotgun. C.J. Donaldson tailback to his right, but we've now got a timeout called by Ohio State, I believe.
Either that or they didn't mark it off right.
Well, the scoreboard said 18, and they put the ball at the 19-yard line. If that makes any difference. It appeared Ryan Day was motioning for a timeout after play was stopped.
The spot should be the 28-yard line, not the 29. 28-yard line.
28?
No.
18.
That's where it is now. Yeah, that's what I thought, Jim. They put the ball at the 19. The scoreboard told us 18. 12:35 to play, scoreless second quarter.
Good job, guys, with the scoreboard.
Well, it's the first game for everybody. Officials, announcers, scoreboard people, everybody. So 1st and 10. Ohio State with the ball at the Texas 18-yard line. Game is scoreless to this point.
28 years for you, Big Daddy. You got it down.
Well, most of the time. Jeremiah Smith wide left. Carnell Tate was right. He'll motion to the left. Pistol formation. Sand at quarterback. Donaldson behind him at tailback. First down, Ohio State at the Texas 18. Give to Donaldson, running around right guard, pushes his way to the 15. Extra yardage gets him to about the 13, and the pile will come to an end about the 12. Jelani McDonald, safety of Texas, finally stopping the surge of running back C.J. Donaldson. Let's see where they spot that. It could be all the way up to the 11.
Yep. Wow. Philip Daniels helped pushing that pile to get some extra yards. Number 70, the right tackle.
So it will be 2nd and 3. Ohio State at the 11 of Texas. Daniels, a young man from Cincinnati Princeton and a transfer from Minnesota.
His cousin was a pretty good tackle here.
I'd say so, Paris Johnson. So Ohio State, 2nd and 3 at the 11 of Texas in a scoreless second quarter. Tate wide left. Smith was right, but he'll motion to the left. Tight end Christian on the right, tight end Kazmarek on the left. But the hand is going to go to Donaldson, wide to the left. He'll get to the 10 of Texas. Cut down at the 6 of Texas goes C.J. Donaldson. Linebacker Lianga Leafau with a tackle. And the Buckeyes 1st and goal knocking on the door.
Get points. You want them to make sure you get points here, preferably a touchdown. But you got to get some points here on this drive. Excellent drive, helped out by a couple Texas penalties, though.
How about the running of C.J. Donaldson early on, Jim?
Yeah, it looks impressive. He did a good job bouncing that right at the end to turn the corner and get positive yards, a first down.
He leaves in favor of James Peoples. 1st and goal, Ohio State at the Texas 6. Trying to be the first to get on the scoreboard here in the second quarter. Julian Sand straight behind his center, gets the snap. Hands to Peoples, running straight ahead. Peoples behind blockers. He's going to get to about the 4. Yanked back to the 6 where the play is blown dead. We'll see where they actually spot that ball.
At the 4.
Colin Simmons was back there along with Michael Taft, defensive end and safety with a stop. I would think the 4.
Yep, that's where they're going to put it.
Even though he was lugged back to the 7.
Well, for Brian Hartline being a wide receiver, he's calling a lot of runs here.
He sure
in this
is.
first quarter.
He didn't let everything trick back early. So it is 2nd and goal. Ohio State at the Texas 4. 10.5 to play, scoreless second quarter. Tate and Smith wide to the right. 2 tight ends left side of the line. As saying the quarterback is in a shotgun. He feeds it Peoples, running straight ahead again. Peoples is going to get maybe to about the 3. And there he is locked up by Colin Simmons.
Yeah, got to mark that just outside the 2-yard line.
All right, even better. So James Peoples getting a lot of work after C.J. Donaldson had the lion's share of the carries previously. Jelani Thurman will come in at tight end.
3rd and goal.
At the 2 of Texas for Ohio State with under 10 to play. Scoreless second quarter. Buckeyes driving to the north end of Ohio Stadium. And they huddle. We've now gotten used to seeing them huddle, Jim. They didn't for eons. Smith goes wide to the right. 2 tight ends, Christian and Thurman on the left side of the line. Single tight end, Kazmarek on the right. In the backfield is Donaldson, but we got a stoppage of play and a timeout by Ohio State.
Ohio State.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Ohio State Sports Network from Learfield. Timeout on the field. No score. Texas and Ohio State. 9:41 to play. Second quarter. Today's broadcast presented by Union Home Mortgage. This is Buckeye football from Learfield.
Let's go to Chevrolet of Troy, because no one, we mean no one, beats our prices on new Chevys, and that's a guarantee. Come and see. Chevrolet of Troy has the largest selection in Dayton and the Miami Valley, featuring over 100 new Chevys. Bring your trade for top price. We make financing quick and easy. In fact, no payments for 90 days. Credit problems? No problem. We'll get you financed. Best selection, best prices. That's who we are. At Chevrolet of Troy, 1375 South Market Street, online at ChevroletofTroy.com.
Hey, Cordell Transportation is now hiring experienced Class A CDL drivers, excellent pay, benefits, and a $5,000 sign-on bonus. Apply right now, online at CordellTransportation.com. Do it right now. Driven to succeed.
Time to restock your pantry? Kroger offers the same great prices and quality online that you get in store. From pasta to cook for family dinners to school lunch essentials. Get what you need when you shop, pickup, or delivery. If you're not 100% satisfied with your online order, we make it right. Guaranteed. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Save big on your favorites with the Buy 5 or More, Save $1 each sale. Simply buy 5 or more participating items and save $1 each with your card. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Ice, energy from Starbucks.
When you want that good afternoon energy, pick up new hydrating Starbucks Iced Energy with plant-based caffeine for a feel-good boost. Available in 3 refreshing fruity flavors: tropical peach, blueberry lemonade, and watermelon twist, to give you the delicious taste you've been looking for. Energize your afternoon with new Starbucks Iced Energy. Find it in stores or online today.
Today's broadcast is presented by Union Home Mortgage.
This is the Ohio State Sports Network, presented by the Ohio State Wexner Medical Center, the team physicians for Ohio State Athletics.
Nature made to care for fans on game day and every day. Proud vitamin and supplement sponsor of Ohio State Athletics. No score, 9:41 left till halftime. The Buckeyes 3rd and goal at the Texas 2. Down on the field to Tyler Danberg.
Well, Paul, the Buckeyes right at the 2-yard line. If it's not for the tight ends plowing and paving the way, Will Kazmarek was called one of the best tight end run blockers in the country by by tight end coach Keenan Bailey. Will Howard down on the Buckeyes sideline joked and said, "Kaz is bullying these guys." Back up to you.
Guy that's bullied people has been C.J. Donaldson, the transfer running back from West Virginia. He had 2 TD runs in the spring game, 4 carries, 35 yards, and he's got the Buckeyes here in the position they're in, 3rd and goal at the Texas 2.
Man, got him 8 attempts for 29 yards so far.
Good start. Out of the huddle, Jeremiah Smith goes wide to the right. Tight ends Kazmarek and Thurman on the left side of the line. Bennett, a tight end, is shifted up to the left as an up back. Julian Sand out of the shotgun. Hands to Donaldson, moving straight ahead. Donaldson gets to about the 1, and that's going to be about it, as Texas is able to cut him down at the 1-yard line.
Looks like they're going for it.
Michael Taft, safety with a stop, and you are right, Jim. The Buckeyes, that ball put between the 2 and the 1.
Taking out Jeremiah Smith, number 4, and bringing in the freshman Nate Roberts, number 83. So this might be 14 personnel, 1 back, 4 tight ends.
4th and goal with the ball between the Texas 1 and 2. Those tight ends all get hunkered down. Roberts, that tight end, is going to line up as a fullback and an eye in front of Donaldson. Sand under center. 4th and goal with the ball inside the Texas 2. Handoff goes to Donaldson. Knifes into the end zone for a touchdown. C.J. Donaldson followed his blockers. He takes it into the end zone for his first touchdown as a Buckeye, his 24th in his collegiate career, and Ohio State on the board first, leading Texas 6-0.
Excellent drive by Ohio State. They took this drive all the way from their 25-yard line, had a couple penalties help them out, was able to punch it in on 4th down for the early lead of 6-0, awaiting the extra point.
So that's where the extra tight ends and that deep group paid dividends. John Perlman to snap. Joe McGuire to put it down for Jaden Fielding for point number 7 on the kick. And it is up, and the kick is good by Jaden Fielding. And with the touchdown, that's another donation from the Heartland Bank Community Foundation to the USO of Central and Southern Ohio, benefiting our active duty military personnel and their families. For more information or to support our troops, go to usocso.org and be the force behind the forces. Timeout with 8:57 to play, second quarter, 7-0. Ohio State ahead of Texas. Today's broadcast presented by Union Home Mortgage. This is Buckeye football from Learfield.
Imagine gathering your whole crew to watch a rivalry game, and your team's down 40 at the half. Game's over, Brad cries tearfully. Talk about some famous last words. Because lucky for everyone, your other friend Chad just showed up with a couple of spicy wings combos from Lee's. And with 6 spicy wings, a side, drink, and 2 dipping sauces, eating your feelings has never felt or tasted so good. The Spicy Wings Combo from Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. Famous for a reason.
So, I was just parking my car, and then I saw you. The gecko. Huge fan.
I'm always honored to meet fans out in the wild.
The honor is mine. I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app.
Well, the Geico app is top-notch.
I know you get asked this all the time, but could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, that means so much. Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Looking for a new direction or a fast track into a high-demand trade? Southern Ohio Technical Institute, SOTI, in Cincinnati offers a 10-week, 200-hour hands-on HVAC training program led by experienced instructors. Whether you're a military veteran, a high school senior, recent high school graduate, or simply ready for a career change, SOTI can get you certified and job-ready fast. Special scholarships are available through the Charles L. Shore Foundation. Don't miss out on this opportunity to launch your future with the support you deserve. Visit SOTI-HVAC.com to learn more and apply today.
Today's broadcast is presented by Union Home Mortgage.
This is the Ohio State Sports Network, presented by the Ohio State Wexner Medical Center, the team physicians for Ohio State athletics.
Coors Light Mountain Cold Refreshment. Choose chill. Proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics. Celebrate responsibly. You know what I was thinking about, Skip. Yes. C.J. Donaldson, a 2-yard touchdown run, and it gives Ohio State a 7-0 lead over Texas with 8:57 to play, second quarter.
The Ohio State scoring drive powered by Honda, celebrating over 40 years of manufacturing right here in Ohio. 13 plays, 80 yards, 8 minutes and 1 second off the clock. The Buckeyes have had 23 plays. 15 of those have been rushing attempts. Down on the sideline to Tyler Danberg.
Well, Jermaine Matthews, Buckeyes defensive back. He went towards that red medical tent. He's back out there, though, on kickoff duties for the Buckeyes. He is a guy that many people cite is a person who they feed off of. His energy is so valuable to this Buckeyes team. Great to see him back out there. Guys, up to you.
Well, Jaden Fielding set to kick off. C.J. Baxter and Travion Wisner, the top 2 tailbacks for Texas, will be their returners, as Ohio State gets the first score and the first lead of the game, 7-0 on Donaldson's 2-yard touchdown run.
Now go play defense.
Go play, which they've done all day, Jim.
Yep.
And the crowd certainly showing their appreciation for what they've seen here so far. And let's give it to the crowd. They've been all hooped up.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this much scarlet in the stadium.
I agree.
They got the word.
Fielding puts the ball in the air. And Wisner's going to catch that in the end zone. No, he won't catch it. It bobbles off his headgear and bounces out the back, so it'll be a touchback for Texas. Longhorns, will have it at their own 25-yard line.
There's a heck of a kickoff by Jaden Fielding.
Good to see. Again, he had a hip flexor that he dealt with last year that caused him some problems. So Arch Manning, playing in his 11th game, making his 3rd start. He started 2 home games last year against Louisiana Monroe and Mississippi State for the Longhorns.
Yeah, and at limited duty, he had 9 TDs, 2 interceptions, 4 rushing TDs, along with 67, so he can do it with his feet, too.
He sure can. Manning in a shotgun. He's got Wisner at tailback to his left. 3 wide to the left for Texas to trail 7-0. Wisner motioning out of the backfield. Snap to Manning. He's going to take off running right side. Manning gets to his own 25, turns a corner at the 30, and he's going to be thrown out of bounds at the Texas 35, and that is safety Jalen McClain that drops him.
Yeah, just talking about him running, and there he goes. Takes off and gains. Going to give him a gain of 9.
He averaged over 4 per carry last year, so Texas with that gain of 9, 2nd and 1, with the ball at their own 34-yard line. DeAndre Moore and Jack Andrews, tight end, go wide to the right. 2 others flank to the left. And again, it's Wisner, the tailback, behind the quarterback Manning in a pistol set. Snap to Manning. Hands to Wisner. Moving straight ahead. Wisner, he's going to get the first down, but he's going to go down right around the 37 of Texas. Caleb Downs, safety, puts his head in there to help make the stop.
Yeah, Caleb was able to get him a little bit around the ankles and slow him down a little bit, waiting for the troops to show up and take him down.
So the change move for the Longhorns with 8 minutes to play, second quarter. 7-0 Ohio State leading. 1st and 10 Texas. With the ball at their own 37-yard line. Trey Wisner again, the tailback. He's to the right of his quarterback, Arch Manning, who sets up the pass from his 29. Sips the ball middle of the field, and that is incomplete. DeAndre Moore went down at the Ohio State 48. Couldn't make the grab with safety Caleb Downs a little in front of him.
Yeah, DeAndre Moore, heck of a football player. Caleb Downs, though, he was upset. He didn't get his hands on that football there as he was coming up from his safety position.
Yeah, Moore came from the left flank to try and get that. So it'll be 2nd and 10, Texas, at their own 37. Moore will go wide to the right with Ryan Wingo. Coming wide to the left, Parker Livingstone. Baxter is in the backfield, a tailback to the right of his quarterback. On 2nd down, Texas from their own 37. Quick toss right side, Wingo. He's got it at the Texas 40, and he's going to be knocked down around the 44 of Texas. And Jalen McClain, safety's been all over the place making plays, brings up a course and 3rd down.
Yeah, he reacted in a hurry as soon as he saw the reception there by Wisner. Wisner was able to get out there and get a hit, limiting him just to about a 6-yard gain.
So Texas looking at 3rd and 3 with the ball at their own 44-yard line. Baxter remains the tailback to the right of Arch Manning, the quarterback. 2 wide to the right, single flanker, Wingo to the left. Now Moore motioning on the left, snap to Manning, looking to throw, pressure coming. Manning rolling to his left at his own 34. Manning being chased. Manning's going to step out of bounds, hit while he moves out of bounds. Lorenzo Stiles forced him out right around the Texas 44-yard line, coming up the left side. He should be about a yard shy of the first down, don't you think, Jim?
Yeah, yes. Well, no, they gave it to him.
Oh, wow.
You might want to check that spot.
Okay. Well, they gave him a nice spot. Put that ball at the Texas 47-yard line.
Arvell Riso, how about him? Tape beating up on that left tackle, chasing Arch Manning, and Sonny putting a big hit on the sidelines.
So Texas 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line, trailing by a touchdown. 6:44 to play until halftime. Arch Manning in a shotgun. Gets the snap. Manning back to pass. Sets up at his 39. Manning looking. Fires. Deep down the left sideline. Ball in the air near the 10, and it is incomplete inside the 10-yard line for Wingo, who had some coverage back there. Safety Jalen McClain. Corner Jermaine Matthews covering Ryan Wingo, the intended receiver.
Well, we saw Jermaine Matthews the last several years being a backup cornerback behind Denzel Burke. He's ready. He's ready to be the next all-star cornerback, and he's got Davidson Igbinosun on the other side. Excellent job there by number 7, Jermaine Matthews in coverage.
Junior from Winton Woods High School in Cincinnati. So it is 2nd and 10. Texas at their own 47. 6.5 to play, 2nd quarter. 7-0 Ohio State leading. C.J. Baxter behind his quarterback, Arch Manning, in a pistol formation. 2 wide left, single flanker right. And a handoff will go to Baxter moving ahead. He's bumped around by defenders, and he's grabbed by defensive end Kenyatta Jackson, and defensive tackle Edric Houston had put down right around the 47-yard line of Texas, bringing up a course and 3rd down.
But the first guy in there, again, kind of gumming things up, was number 2, Caleb Downs, the All-American safety. He got in that backfield in a hurry and limited that to no gain.
So because of no gain, Jim, 3rd and 10, Texas at their own 47 with 6:03 to play, 2nd quarter. Buckeyes up a touchdown. Livingstone is wide to the left. Wingo and Moore wide right. Baxter in the backfield. Next to his quarterback, Arch Manning. Gets the snap. Manning back at his own 37. Manning with pressure. He's hit, and he's going to be grabbed and thrown down around his own 45-yard line. Linebacker Arvell Reese cut in and hunted him down.
Sack for number 8, Arvell Reese. That time Buckeye defense only had 1 down lineman. That was Caden Curry lined up over the nose guard. Everybody else was standing up. Kenyatta Jackson, Arvell Reese were lined up on the left side. They ran a little stunt inside a game and was able to get pressure. Arvell coming off the block to get the sack.
4th and 11. Lance St. Louis snaps it for Texas on their own 46. Jack Bomister, the punter, puts it in the air. Brandon Ennis backing up. Ennis will now get away from the ball as it checks up at the 2, and that's going to be caught and downed at the 2-yard line as Texas had Ryan Niblett track that down and down it. When you choose the James at Ohio State for your cancer care, you're choosing the team who specializes in treating just one type of cancer, yours, and where you'll get access to the most advanced treatments available. You didn't choose cancer, but the choice of where to treat it is clear. The James at Ohio State. Timeout with 5:05 left until halftime in Columbus. 7-0 Ohio State ahead of Texas. Today's broadcast presented by Union Home Mortgage. This is Buckeye football from Learfield.
Buckeye Nation, the game's on fire. Whether you're in the stadium or on the couch, make sure Buckeye Vodka, proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics, is in your lineup. Distilled for a smooth finish, it's the perfect play for any game day. Grab yours, and please enjoy responsibly. And be sure to follow them on social media at Buckeye Vodka. That's at Buckeye Vodka, 21 and over.
Hey, Buckeye fans. Are you thinking of consolidating your debt with a home equity loan? Union Home Mortgage wants you to know the average homeowner has over $200,000 of home equity available, and they can help you get access to your money quickly and easily. Go to UHM.com to get your cash estimate today. You'll score financial freedom with Union Home Mortgage, the official home lending sponsor of Ohio State Athletics. Union Home Mortgage Corp is an equal housing opportunity lender. NMLS number 2229.
For over 30 years, Schumacher Homes has been building affordable custom homes throughout the Buckeye State. Experience true customization on your land, your way, without any compromises. Come visit any of our 9 Ohio model home and design studio locations to see the latest in design trends and learn about our award-winning building process, or start online at SchumacherHomes.com. You'll be surprised how affordable a custom home will be. Schumacher Homes, proud home building sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
Today's broadcast is presented by Union Home Mortgage.
This is the Ohio State Sports Network, presented by the Ohio State Wexner Medical Center, the team physicians for Ohio State Athletics.
Buckeyes need Buckeyes, and Versity makes the blood donating process quick and easy. Join Brutus and give blood with Versity to save a Buckeye at the Wexner Medical Center. Versity. Schedule your next donation at bersiti.org/OH. 5:05 to play second quarter in Columbus. 7-0. Ohio State leading Texas. Down on the field to Tyler Danberg.
Caleb Downs with a huge solo stop behind the sticks, and there was nobody on the sidelines more fired up than Matt Patricia with his patented backwards hat, his pencil in his left ear. Yes, aeronautical engineering major at Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute. But those two have a really close relationship, and Caleb Downs has seen the appreciation that Patricia has had for him. That's something that really means a lot, given Patricia's long experience in the NFL.
First ever reference to RPI on our airwaves, Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute. But right now, Ohio State's defense just hounding down Texas offense.
Yeah, they are. Now we got to get a couple first downs. You got the ball at the 2-yard line. You got to switch this field a little bit. And first of all, it's just the first play, get some positive yards, and then find a way to get a first down on this drive, and then keep moving the ball down the field.
We'll see James Peoples come out at tailback, sophomore from San Antonio, who last year averaged 4 yards per carry, 197 yards, and 2 touchdowns, as well as 1 catch.
You know, when it's a Polytechnical Institute, you're probably a pretty smart guy.
You
right?
would think. Yes.
Rensselaer.
1st and 10, Ohio State at their own 2. Julian Sayin working a shotgun. James Peoples, the tailback, is off his right hip. Center Carson Hinsman positioned over the football, snaps it to Sayin, hands it to Peoples, coming around the right side, lowers his shoulder, and he fights his way all the way up to about the 5-yard line, where he's stopped by corner Malik Muhammad with help from safety Michael Taff.
Jeremiah Smith closing that formation, getting right off the hip of the right tackle, helped provide a block there to pick up those 3 yards.
To make it 2nd and 7 with the ball officially marked at the Ohio State 5. It was C.J. Donaldson with a 2-yard run to account for the 1 score of the game so far, to put the Buckeyes up 7-0. 2nd and 7, Ohio State at their own 5. Smith will come wide to the right, tight ends position on each side of the line. Julian Sayin will work under center, with James Peoples straight behind him at tailback on 2nd down. Sayin gets the snap, hands it to Peoples. Over left guard he goes. Peoples running up to about the 8-yard line, where he is put on the ground. James Peoples running on a left angle. Texas finally able to get him on the ground thanks to a play made by lineman Travis Shaw.
13 personnel, 1 back, 3 tight ends. How about that? Playing all those tight ends. Jelani Thurman's going to check out. Carnell Tate will check in.
3rd and 3. Ohio State with the ball at their own 9-yard line. 4 minutes to play, second quarter. Texas will make a number of changes on the defensive side as well. Buckeyes moving from the closed north end of the stadium to the south end of the stadium.
Big down here.
Sure is. Christian and Tate will come wide to the right. Smith wide left. 2 tight ends on the left side as well. Sayin under center with Peoples behind him at tailback. And on 3rd down, faking the handoff. Sayin pivoting to his right, throws out of the end zone, sails that one to Tate. Caught at the 19 on the right sideline and pushed out of bounds. Carnell Tate, he was covered closely. That ball's going to be marked at about the 18-yard line. But what a catch by Carnell Tate to give Ohio State a first down with a defender right on him.
What a throw there by Julian Sayin. He had pressure from Colin Simmons, number 1. Chased him there in the end zone. As he's going back in the end zone, he just throws it up in the air to Carnell Tate, and he high-tipped that football, was able to high-point it and end up bringing it in for a first down.
Did that with corner Malik Muhammad right there in position, but not good enough. So it is first down, Ohio State with the ball at their own 18-yard line with 3 minutes to play in the second quarter. Julian Sand, the front man in a pistol formation, gets the snap, feeds it to Peoples, running left side behind blockers, but Peoples is cut down and thrown down right around the 17-yard line, getting in their linebacker Trey Moore to make the stop for Texas.
Running a counter game there, pulling the backside right guard tackle. Problem is we didn't get much movement at the play side there on the left side. Had some penetration come through for no gain, and now the Buckeyes want to, obviously keep moving this ball down the field, but the clock is in their favor.
Peoples out. Donaldson in at tailback. That clock 2.5 to play second quarter. 7-0 Ohio State leading. Buckeyes 2nd and 10 with the ball at their own 18-yard line. Carnell Tate wide to the left. Jeremiah Smith, Brandon Ennis off the line to the right with tight end Max Clare. Donaldson in the backfield next to quarterback Julian Sand. Texans showing blitz. Sand looking to throw. Sand short toss right side, and it's going to be incomplete because Max Clare never turned at the 19 to look at the ball as it fell behind him while he was trying to block.
Now they had some pressure coming out on that play action pass there. Julian Sand saw that the pass rush was coming and just had to get rid of that football before Max Clare could know that it was coming his way.
So 3rd and 10, Ohio State with the ball at their own 18-yard line. Julian Sand from Carlsbad, California, where he threw for 85 touchdowns, 24 of them in his senior year at high school. Out of the huddle, Ohio State will send Jeremiah Smith wide to the left, Carnell Tate, Brandon Ennis, and Max Clare wide to the right. In the backfield, a tailback is Donaldson. Julian Sand with the ball. Sets up at his 9, and he'll sail a pass up the left seam where it is caught, and the receiver thrown down at the 21 of Ohio State, Jeremiah Smith, as he is taken down by Texas defensive back. And making that stop for the Longhorns was Ty Anthony Smith, the linebacker. And with 2 minutes to play, the 2-minute timeout will occur. 7-0, Ohio State leading Texas. Today's broadcast presented by Union Home Mortgage. This is Buckeye football from Learfield.
The best outcomes for treating cancer come from early detection and early diagnosis.
The James Cancer Diagnostic Center at Ohio State
is designed to provide rapid evaluation and a clear diagnosis.
We are transforming care by giving patients direct access
to cancer experts who study and treat cancer every day.
If you think you have cancer, the choice is clear.
Choose the James Cancer Diagnostic Center.
Hey Buckeyes, I'm John Chabot with Surest, a digital-first health plan designed to make healthcare simple and affordable right here in Ohio. At Surest, we believe healthy small businesses are vital to our economy. That's why we're ready to give your small business a VIP opportunity through our small business sweepstakes. Winners will be recognized on the sideline at an Ohio State home football game. To enter, visit ohiostatebuckeyes.com/Surest. That's SUREST. Surest, proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
Already prepping for next week's matchup? Get your best rest yet with Bob's Discount Furniture. Shop Bob's and choose from pillows, soft, plush, dual feel, and extra firm mattresses with Bobopedic memory foam that will have you dreaming of game day in no time. So shop in-store or online to score the latest and affordable luxury mattresses without the luxury price tag. Bob's Discount Furniture, proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
Today's broadcast is presented by Union Home Mortgage.
This is the Ohio State Sports Network, presented by the Ohio State Wexner Medical Center, the team physicians for Ohio State Athletics.
2 minutes to play till halftime. 7-0 Ohio State leading Texas. Stay with us for our award-winning, wonderful halftime show. Skip Mossick will visit with OSU President Ted Carter, Athletic Director Ross Bjork, and check scores from other games, all coming up at the half. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification of the Ohio State Sports Network from Learfield. Siege. Our touchdown run, the only score of the game, but it's given Ohio State a 7-0 lead over Texas with 2 minutes to play until halftime. 4th and 5, the Buckeyes will snap for a punt from their own 23. John Furman, long snapper in his second year after transferring from Arizona State, will be hiking the ball to Joe McGuire, the junior from Australia, and punting it to Ryan Niblett of Texas.
Joe McGuire had a great first punt, 50 yards. We need that again here on his second punt of the first half.
He had 6 punts, averaged 46 yards in the Cotton Bowl against Texas, and 2 that landed in the 20. He had 14 that landed in the 20, inside the 20, all of last year.
That'll work.
It's an upset when we don't see a punter from Australia, Jim.
I know.
Isn't that crazy?
They've dominated that position.
They sure have. The Pro Kick Academy. They've been sharp. So Joe McGuire for Ohio State, set up of the 8. To wait the punt from John Perlman. Ryan Niblett of Texas is at the Longhorns 36. Rest of the Buckeyes get into their position. Snap chest high to McGuire, puts in the air from his 15. Niblett going to his right, and that's going to be a short punt that goes out of bounds inside the 47-yard line, and maybe where that's spotted.
He's still walking up. 40, 45,
yeah,
46, 47. Yeah, that wasn't very good.
No, it was not. So, Texas has a minute 54 to work with until halftime. Of course, the ball will belong to Ohio State to start the third quarter. And the Longhorns trying to see if they can't answer as they trail 7-0. Archibald Manning, the grandson of Archie, the son of Cooper, and the nephew of the two guys that have won Super Bowls.
Let's see if they decide to take a shot here on first down.
Trey Wisner is in a tailback to the right of his quarterback, Arch Manning. 2 receivers wide to the left, 2 tight ends wide to the right. Hudson, the center of the ball, snaps it to Manning, sets up at his 39 to pass. Quick pass goes incomplete over the head of Livingstone at the 46 of Ohio State, where he was covered by nickelback Lorenzo Styles.
Well covered there by number 3, Lorenzo Styles Jr. Of course, his dad was a linebacker here for Ohio State, played in the NFL for a long time, resides here in Central Ohio.
And they both graduated together here.
Got 2 great sons.
Absolutely. So Texas, 2nd and 10. For the ball at their own 47-yard line. Arch Manning's going to work under a center, Cole Hudson. Baxter behind him at tailback. Give to Baxter, moving straight ahead behind blockers, and he's taken down at his own 49-yard line. Baxter, as getting a hold of him, was defensive lineman Caden McDonald, bringing up a course and 3rd down.
Boy, how about that series Caden McDonald had last year against Penn State when they had 1st and goal about the 4-yard line. He stuffed the center, stuffed everybody in sight for 4 plays.
3rd and 8, Texas at their own 49-yard line with 1:25 to play, second quarter. 7-0 Ohio State leading. Buckeyes have made defensive changes. Arch Manning, the Texas quarterback, straight behind his center. Gets the snap. Manning sets up at his 41. Pressure coming. Rolls out to the right side. Manning from his 45 shovels it ahead and tripped up and stopped at the Ohio State 48 is Baxter by safety Caleb Downs. So Texas looking at 4th down.
4th and 2. We're going to mark the ball right at the 45-yard line. So decision time. Maybe they'll take some time off this clock here. It's ticking at 55 seconds right now. It looks like they're going for it.
They're getting right on the ball. As Manning gets the offense assembled, he sets up in a shotgun. Baxter to his right in the backfield. 4th and 1 Texas with the ball to the Ohio State 45. Now the official stopping play.
Ohio State, they're second. This will be a 30-second timeout.
So the Buckeyes want to peek at it from what they wanted to have their defense do. Be sure to check out the Buckeye Game Day Concert Series, presented by the Buckeye Cruise for Cancer before every Ohio State home game this season outside St. John Arena in Buckeye Fan Fest. Each week features a different artist or band performing 2 hours before kickoff. Get on board and book your cruise today. Visit BuckeyeCruise.com. Go Bucks and beat cancer.
Well, let's see if they get that punt team ready to go on the sidelines with 43 seconds to go. Buckeyes realized that maybe they were going to go up there and try to force Ohio State to run some clock off there. Maybe take a delay game and then punt it. Buckeyes use that timeout. They got their offense back on the field.
They sure do. 4th and 2, Texas with the ball at the Ohio State 45-yard line. 7-0 Buckeyes leading. 2 receivers wide to the right. Single flanker Livingstone to the left with the tight end. Andrews was left. He'll motion right. Baxter is next to the quarterback, Arch Manning, on 4th down. Now Moore motioning behind the backfield. DeAndre Moore, and he'll come wide to the left. And it looks like Texas will take a timeout now.
Timeout. Texas. They're first. This will be a 30-second timeout.
Show me your cards, I'll show you mine.
Right. Now they got that punt team ready to go. It looks like they're huddled up right on the 45-yard line. And again, I think a little gamesmanship there by both coaches to see what they're going to do here at the end of the first half.
Well, certainly one of the most exciting moments we saw last year occurred in this stadium when Caleb Downs took a punt to the end zone for a touchdown against Indiana.
Yep.
And if you think about it, the last 2 punt returns for scores Ohio State has had, they have come against Indiana. Caleb Downs and Jalen Marshall in 2014 in national championship seasons.
It looks like they're sending out Bo Meester.
Yep, and Brandon Ennis is sent out to return this punt. Jack Bomeister spent a little time in Michigan State but never played there. 4th and 2, Texas, with the ball to the Ohio State 45. Lance St. Louis, the long snapper, gets the ball knee-high to Bomeister, puts a punt in the air from his own 45. Ennis drifting to his right, but staying away from the ball as that'll check up, roll inside the 10, roll inside the 5, and go out of bounds at about the Ohio State 3-yard line with 35 seconds to play in the second quarter. And the Buckeyes owning a 7-0 lead over the Longhorns thanks to a C.J. Donaldson 2-yard touchdown run.
They got to think Ohio State going to run the ball here.
Mm-hmm.
Force Texas, if they choose to take their timeouts. And then they can probably just run the clock out, which is 2 timeouts in 35 seconds. So keep it on the ground. But where they are, you can't take a knee. You got to actually run a play.
No, you sure do. With 35 seconds remaining. But both these defenses have, for the most part, been on point. Ohio State was able to grind that one long